What is going on, guys? God bless you. Carlos here with Serranos Mobile Detail in Dallas, Texas. Thank you so much for hitting watch video. I appreciate you guys. Today, guys, we are working on a brand new off the lot 2024 Hyundai Sonata N-Line. I'm very excited for one. This is a friend of mine's, which we went to high school together. We played soccer as well. So I'm really thankful for the opportunity that he's giving me to work on his car, and it's always great to catch up with old friends. I think one thing when you graduate, some people really tend to keep their friends, high school friends. I know for me, I was very like apart, but it's always great to see a lot of my old friends, soccer family. So today we're doing his vehicle, which I'm very excited. On today's project, guys, we're going to be doing a paint enhancement with a 3-year ceramic coating. Plus, he added the glass coating as well. So we're doing paint and glass on today's project. So we got to get started. But before we do, let me show you a little bit about this car. We're going to talk about technology and the interior as well. So for those who maybe haven't seen one of these, or maybe haven't gotten the chance to work on one of these, I want to talk to you guys about some things that I saw that might help you in the future. And obviously the interior. How do I like it? The 2024 Sonata definitely impressed me. It has a lot of like gadget, or not gadgets, but I guess like technology would be the word. And I really enjoyed it. As far as the interior, it's a pretty straightforward interior. Polestar would probably be my go-to on this. And as far as leg space, hey, there is definitely leg room, especially me that I'm 7 foot tall. For these seats, this one has like that both Alcantara and leather, so Polestar would be the winner. And the gear shift, lastly, this one might take you a little bit to figure it out, but all you have to do is just pretty much turn this knob back for reverse and forward. Turn that knob forward for drive. So it was a little bit tricky at first. I couldn't figure it out, but then I ended up getting it. All right, guys, so for the initial phase, we are going with the entry level setup. This is the most economical way to wash a car. If you just started your business, don't ever feel bad on what you have on hand to wash cars. Be proud of what you have, own it, right? I know I wouldn't be embarrassed, because hey, at the end of the day, I'm doing what I love, and I know I'm gonna get there with equipment and everything. But we're going with a very entry level setup. Water hose. It could be your own water hose. It could be your customer's water hose, right? And we have it connected to the Drive Auto Appearance. This is one of their new add-ons that they're going to be having in their shop for equipment. And I like it because it's pretty much like a foam cannon without all that thick foam and everything. But it'll get the job done, right? I do like it. Obviously, this one is a stream, so you get a nice stream out of it. And the beauty again is you can literally switch it to foam, and you can foam your vehicle, right? Again, it's not foam cannon soap. And I think a lot of people will ding something like this because they don't see the thickness, but you're getting the lubrication, you're getting the soap onto the vehicle. So for that reason, I do like these kind of products. So I've just been playing with this for a good while here at home, of course. I've dropped it a couple times because I wanted to see if it'll take a beating, and it actually has. And as always, we're going to start with our wheels and tires. I'm spraying Adam's wheel and tire cleaner, which has become probably the only wheel cleaner I use in my business, because how well this product cleans. Sometimes I don't even have to scrub the tires or even scrub the wheels. Just let the product do the work. I'm using the Max Shine tire brush. For those who have asked, I have the Max Shine tire brushes. We're using soft bristle brushes because we do have the gloss finish on these wheels. And it's really important for you as a detailer to kind of see the type of brushes you're putting on your wheels. I know to some, you know, that's not important. For me, it really is, because being a brand new car, I really don't want to induce a lot of scratches to a brand new wheel. And especially when they're glossy like that, I tend to opt out of brushes such as these. And let me see if I can bring these in the camera. These are premium price, right? But the thing with these is these bristles here, they're soft, but regardless, you're still going to create some sort of like marring onto your wheels, right? It may not be the first time you see the car, it may not be the second, but eventually um, you will see that problem. So when I'm dealing with glossy finish wheels, you're always gonna see me with some sort of microfiber product as far as brush, right? Um, you're gonna definitely need a flat wheel brush. These are from Max Shine. You're definitely gonna need these flat wheel brushes for this vehicle as well. The front ones, you'll definitely need them for the front ones. For the back ones, you can fit the regular size wheel brushes, but for the front ones, you definitely need to have a flat wheel brush. And I'll post a link on these brushes that I use. They're all from Max Shine, and don't forget, you can have 15% off discount code by using Serranos 15 on their website, which usually it's a pretty nice little discount. So by the way, thank you all you guys who support me by going to the Max Shine website, getting some stuff. It really means a lot to me. So I really appreciate you guys. So we're just gonna finish this wheel all the way around, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna start the iron decontamination. All right, the wheels and the tires are done. It's now time to, I've gone ahead and did a rinse off on the paint. And what I am spraying now is iron remover. This one is from Drive Auto Appearance. And since we are coating the glass as well, you'll see me spraying the glass. And we're using the Marilex sprayer, which you guys already know. It's probably my most favorite sprayer. It's not a foamer, but by now you'd be pumping on your trash foamer. All right, we've removed all the iron off of the vehicle. Hopefully you can kind of see a little bit of the purpling. Now we're gonna go ahead and switch it to our foam product. And what we are using on here is by Drive Auto Appearance, is their Bucket Naked Soap. This is a strip wash soap. This would be the next phase. Again, this is how I do it. I know some people do it differently. It doesn't matter how you want to do it as long as the job gets done, right? So this is a strip wash soap. This will remove any waxes, any sealants that your paint could have. My friend did say that they had put some sort of coating, so we already know what that means is they got some crappy coating. But we're gonna go ahead and foam it down, and we're gonna agitate it. Now, here's something that some will agree, some will disagree, but I will be very honest and transparent as to why I do this. Because when the car is brand new, the goal is not to mar the vehicle more than it needs to be, if that makes sense. So on a brand new vehicle such as this one, my process is always iron decontamination. Let that product really dwell into the paint, and then I will do a soap, and then we will rinse it off and get into the correction. Now I know what you're thinking, Carlos, you're not cleaning the car? And the answer to that is, on average, I don't clay the cars when they're brand new because they don't have a lot of contamination. And obviously, I rub my hand through the vehicle and I make sure that should I see some sort of contamination, then yes, I would clay it. But for a brand new car, such as this, I don't feel the need to clay. Now, I know some people will say like, wow, that's skipping steps. Not really. You're not skipping steps. Like if it doesn't need it, it doesn't need it. I have seen amazing results with just doing a good decon. The decon will do majority of the work for you, you know. And obviously with the enhancement that we're gonna do to the paint, that also will clean up anything. And I have done multiple installations with my process, and the coatings are holding up really, really well. So that's just my input on my process. All right, now we're gonna dry it. Shout out to Mo Nation. He gracefully sent me these orange towels. I'm assuming he knows I love orange. So shout out to Mo for sending me these towels. These are on car number like 7 or 8 that I don't wash it. I tend to not wash my towels a lot because one, I don't want to kill the drying power on them. So what I tend to do is I do a lot of scrubbing on the vehicles to make sure I get all the majority of that dirt and the residue, everything off, so that when I come and dry the vehicle, you don't pick up a lot of dirt, right? And that is kind of how I prolong the durability of my towels, is by just heavily washing the vehicles. So shout out to Mo for sending me these towels. They've done really, really well. He sent me both sizes. This is the bigger one, and I think these are all 1300 GSM. I could be wrong on the GSM on these, so I do apologize. I didn't ask, but the drying power is there, and I've really, really enjoyed these. So I'll post a link of Mo's towels. Obviously, he has a YouTube channel. If you haven't followed him, he has a TikTok, Mo Nation. All right, you guys, the paint is in amazing condition, which you guys are about to see. So the game plan is we're doing a paint enhancement. For that, we are going to be using the Rupes 15 millimeter cordless polisher. We're pairing it with a Rupes white pad, or the white foam pad. That is their least aggressive foam pad. This is just some call it like the jeweling pad, right? It's the pad that's going to give you the most gloss with minimal correction. It will correct to just an extent, right? Because for this, all we're doing is we're just trying to get some nice gloss, a nice finish, so that we can apply the ceramic coating. On a brand new car, some people tend to not even do a correction, and they'll literally just do a good iron, a good decon, panel prep, and then coat, right? Some will say, oh no, we don't do that. Many do that. We can't be lying, right? But obviously the effects of that is, if you don't do some sort of correction or enhancement, there's going to be some defects, and then your customer's going to be like, look, this didn't come off. Well, it all falls down to really how you explain to your customer. So we're going to start at a speed 2 to blend it. For the correction, I will raise it up to like a speed 5 so that we can get a nice little cut going. So we'll do a good solid 3 passes at a speed 5, and then that should be just enough to get this paint looking really, really well. And the beauty with Coach Kemi, guys, is a little bit goes a long way. If you guys have been following this channel, you guys know that on average, that's all you're going to be seeing showcased is Coach Kemi. The reason I love Coach Kemi is just because of the working time, the finish. It's a product that, I don't know, it stays on me always. Oh yeah. And that is beautiful. We got a nice gloss on this paint, and that's kind of what we're going after. So should I need maybe a little bit of more cut, then you can pair it with maybe their microfiber one, right? This one here will give a little bit of more cut because of the material, right? Or should you want more cut, you can use like a wool pad to correct and finish. So but we're gonna go with the white foam pad just because I feel like it gave me the best outcome for what I wanted to do. So that's kind of how we're gonna pair it. For the ceramic coating today, we're using the Max Shine Max Graphene. This is a up to 9-year ceramic coating. One of the reasons I love using this one is because their new and updated version is definitely much slicker as it cures out, and the gloss as well. You get a nice gloss finish. As far as the curing, or 24 hours usually indoors, but as well, it definitely flashes. But right now we're at about 90 degrees temperature with a 60% humidity. And when I come to the buff off, I love to kind of do a circular motion, kind of blending in instead of blending out. When you blend out, I feel like you are spreading the coating more. And when I blend inside circular motion, I'm truly grabbing majority of that ceramic coating. So that's kind of one tip I can give when removing coatings is work your towel in circular motion, but inward. So you're pretty much blending everything inside the paint instead of outward, where you'll kind of spread your product as you're buffing off or wiping off. So just a small tip. Again, I have really enjoyed it. And don't forget, you can use discount code Serranos15 on the Max Shine website to obtain 15% off at checkout, plus free shipping on anything over $100. Alrighty guys, this project is finally done. This thing came out really, really well. How well did it turn out? Well, let's take a look at it. As you guys saw in the video, hopefully you guys could see, this thing definitely drastically changed on gloss. The color now is more vibrant and it's protected up to 9 years. Again, the durability is always dependent on the maintenance that you give your ceramic coated vehicle, right? But it turned out really well. The glass got coated, the paint got coated, so it's looking really well. The products that were used today obviously was the Rupes 15mm cordless with a Rupes white foam pad with the Coach Kemi M302 polish, right? Followed by a good panel prep, and we use the Max Shine Graphene Max ceramic coating, or Graphene Max coating, right? It turned out really well. I'm very happy with the end result. The customer should be here soon to pick it up, and I'm very excited to hopefully get his reaction on what he thought about it, right? Hopefully he loves it. I hope he loves it too. And as a bonus, all the customers that usually get a ceramic coating with me, they receive a care package. Recently, I purchased these bags here. They're a little bit bigger than my trash bags that I use for the customers. And they did really well. And in the bag, you have 2 very soft microfiber towels. And for the care package, I have a bottle of the Good Graphene Detailer from Drive Auto Appearance. Just a very small care package for the customer to have for when he washes his vehicle, should he opt out of the maintenance plan, right? But obviously we'll figure that out once he picks it up, and I'll know exactly what we have to do to upkeep and maintain his ceramic coated vehicle. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of this video, a little bit of the beginning topics. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. God bless you, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.